Hour. After 3 hours of debate, Indiana Senate Republicans rejecting new congressional maps there, this in defiance of a push by President Trump for them to do that. A political reporter, Craig Wall, talking to Northwest Indiana leaders about the importance of this vote, Craig.
Indeed, Indiana Republicans are feeling the pressure from the president to join with other red states and redo their congressional maps mid-decade. They were also facing criticism from Democrats. In the end, the vote to reject the new maps wasn't as close as many had expected.
Chair recognizes Senator Gaskell to present the bill.
Indiana state senators convening this afternoon for a vote on redistricting that is being watched closely from the Hoosier state all the way to Washington, D.C., with implications for the 2026 elections. Republican leaders in Lake County backed the move.
I support this initiative wholeheartedly. I believe that we are at a moment in time in our country where the Republic sits in the balance.
Republicans currently hold 7 of the 9 congressional seats, but the new map called for redrawing the 2 blue Democrat-controlled districts to make them more favorable to Republicans.
That's bad for business. That's bad for Indiana. So it's a lot of pushback, not only from the Democrats, but from Republicans, because a lot of them quietly don't want this either.
And when push came to shove, more than half of the Indiana Senate Republicans joined with Democrats to defeat the bill. The vote was 31-19.
Well, I think those representatives should be thanked to some degree, but it should be expected of representatives that they put their constituents first.
Governor Mike Braun, in a sternly worded statement, expressed disappointment with members of his party who joined with Democrats to vote down the new maps. Ultimately, he said, decisions like this carry political consequences. I will be working with the president to challenge these people who do not represent the best interests of Hoosiers. Tonight, Democrat Frank Mrvan, who represents Northwest Indiana, praising the vote.
I want to commend them for showing the courage. And what this moment did is it brought us together and it allowed us to show that threats and intimidation will lose to unifying our country. This one act, in my humble opinion, is bringing us together.
Governor J.B. Pritzker, who had been watching the remap debate in Indiana closely, previously suggested that could impact actions in Illinois tonight. He posted on social media saying, our neighbors in Indiana have stood up to Trump's threats and political pressure, instead choosing to do what's right for their constituents and our democracy. Samantha.
All right, Craig, thank you so much.